Hello, Squad Fam, and welcome to another Sinister Sunday. Today we're going to Colombia. Horror movies can give you a good fright, but so can a good ghost story. But what happens when the lines between fact and fiction start to blur? You often hear stories of people claiming that they've seen ghosts, aliens, and other supernatural beings. If you've turned on the local news, you definitely heard about grisly murders and other stuff going on. So let's dive into what's going on in Colombia. What have people seen there? What has happened there? The Hotel del Salto has more stories as one of the most haunted places on earth, more than it does actual tenants. Turned into a museum, the hotel was designed originally by architect Carlos Arturo Tapias back in 1923, overlooking the Ticamanda Falls. The view was said to be spectacular, but guests kept getting a little too close to the falls. Translated to the Hotel of Leap, the Hotel del Salto is full of stories of people leaping to their deaths. According to legend, the indigenous Muisca tribe escaped from Spanish colonizers by leaping off the cliffs some centuries before. Before becoming a hotel, the original architect, Carlos Arturo, resided in the home. It didn't become a hotel until 1928 and remained in operation for 60 years. In 1950, they even started construction on an 18-floor hotel. However, the construction never began, and the original hotel became too damaged to operate. Over the years, tourism decreased to the hotel, and with the increasing trash, human waste, industrial pollution, and the smell in the Bogota River, it became unbearable, and the hotel closed in 1990. It's rumored that the indigenous people who were native to the land prior to the Spanish invasion, which started in the 1500s, jumped into the waterfalls during the Spanish conquest to avoid being killed. They believed that the gods would transform them into an eagle mid-jump and they would fly away. Another side of the story is that the tribe members would take prisoners and push or make them jump to their deaths. It's rumored that the hotel is haunted by its past and continues to this day. A story states that at 5 p.m. the paranormal activity starts and stays all night. There are stories of screams from the waterfall and shadows in the area. There have even been reports by guests claiming to see apparitions inside the hotel, and sometimes guests hear voices and talking in strange language, perhaps that of the former tribe members. There's even a story of a beautiful young socialite who was brutally murdered in one of the rooms. It was said that another guest killed her, and the voices told him to do it. Her spirit has remained in the hotel seeking vengeance, and her spirit can be seen looking out the window of the room where she died. There are also claims that many hotel guests fell off their balconies. Some say they were drunk and fell, but who knows? The road leading up to the hotel is also treacherous, with many frequent accidents because of the mudslides. In 2011, the Ecological Farm Foundation of Provincia and the National University of Colombia Institute for Natural Science started to restore the hotel. As a result, they renamed it Ticamanda Falls Museum and Biodiversity and Culture. It reopened in 2013 as a museum, and you can now visit it if you dare. The museum is only open on Saturday and Sunday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. It won't operate after 5 p.m. due to the paranormal. Prior to the museum, while the hotel stood empty, tales of loud cries emanating from within the building at night only strengthened the belief that the place is very haunted. Locals and tourists are still warned to this day to stay close to the property at night, because they may fall over the edge by mistake. The two times in history that the hotel was hurt the most was when the Wall Street crash of 1929 happened and started the Great Depression, causing irreparable harm to the tourist industry, but furthermore, people once again started jumping to their death off the cliffs into the waterfall, and many had to walk past the hotel to get to the jumping point. Guests soon found themselves assisting police in investigations which harmed the hotel's reputation. And then, the second, in 1950s, engineers installed a hydroelectric plant dam into the reservoir to provide electricity. This damaged the ecosystem and polluted the waters. The dam did irreparable damage, destroyed the environment, and even no animals could survive there in the toxic waters. Haunted or not, what a beautiful place to visit with lots of history. Let me know down in the comments if you would go there. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you on the next adventure.